Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of our campaign. Woo! Party! They almost died last time, but they're fine now. Whee! Alright. So, first of all, welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? How's the cast doing, please? Are you guys alright? Are you guys excited?
We alive.
I died 3 times.
You didn't die, you went unconscious. It's different, okay? There's a slight difference.
I almost died 3 times.
There you go. That's better. That's more accurate. Alright, so first of all, first things first, we're doing this session on a Friday. We know it's the different time, but get over it, dude. Next, I'd like to remind you guys that all episodes are made available on YouTube and Spotify and Google Podcasts. If you're watching this live and you can't fully watch it or catch up to it, you can see it there. It's pretty amazing, or listen to it. Also, to all of you who are watching on YouTube or listening in on the other platforms, we would like to remind you that this is streamed live every Saturday at 9:30 p.m. GMT+1. However, that is a lie, because it's not every Saturday. Next week we will not have any session. We will return on the week after, this being to unforeseen circumstances that we have foreseen for the past few months. So anywho, last episode was quite the thrill. So before we get a recap going, let's go around the table once again, listen to our players' voices, so that you guys can be reminded of how amazing they sound. Starting with our halfling rogue, please.
I'm Fish and Sagrin.
There we go. She's 2 people in 1. Fantastic. Next up, with our amazing, fantastic drow cleric.
I'm mysterry and I play Zizel.
This guy is not 2 people. Quite the downgrade from the last player, but it is what it is. Next up, we have our wonderful fairy wizard.
Hi, I'm Mizi and I play as Tuna.
Alright, nobody's using the I'm this and I'm that anymore. It appears to be a Fish exclusive. And finally, our drow sorceress.
Hi, I'm Witch and I play as Sindra.
Alrighty. So now that you've listened to them, hi, I'm me, and I play me multiple times in different voices. Anyway, why don't we get back into the world of Idas with a quick little recap of what happened last episode. They almost died. Moving on. Just kidding. So they were inside this cavern, this cave that was the old home of Boss, a cave full of kobolds. They found Liam in there, one of the people that had disappeared, that had been kidnapped by kobolds. Obviously, our heroes took a little bit of a rest before they marched deeper into the cavern, but as they did, this purple flashing light kept appearing. There were 2 rooms besides the one where the flash was coming from. And so our heroes, curious as they are, decided to check upon them. On one of them, there was a pile of bodies, appeared to be human, with eyes all over their body, expressions frozen in shock. And here we got to see who the most curious of the group is. Syndra decided to walk in search for something, perhaps loot. You can tell she's a WoW player, and she gets in there, begins walking around, looking around as she is grabbed by the pile of bodies, who then begins following her and grabbing her more on her leg, on her arm, on her dick. And finally, Zizi manages to free her from the cluster of hands and bodies that was chasing her across this smaller room inside the bigger cavern. Zizi saves her, and they begin running in a panic, because what else could they do if a pile of bodies was chasing after them? Running in this panic, they walk up into this room full of these amethyst crystals that had eggs resting next to them, almost in a nest fashion. And in there was a kobold with a strange greenish shield with a purple hue on it. Our heroes looked at him, said nope, and fucked off to the other room where the purple light was coming from, and there they found a bigger enemy. A humanoid, a winged humanoid, with a dragon's face and horns and scales. He had 2 enormous swords and more than 2 eyes, as one of them appeared in his forehead, 2 more in his wings, and he had 3 in his arms, and a very intense battle began. During this battle, our heroes went down quite a few times, until the last one up, Sagrin, managed to stab this creature in the foot multiple times, causing multiple ouchies and killing it. After they managed to kill this creature, they investigated the caverns a little bit more, and they found out this strange office-like or sort of makeshift office within this dark place. It had scribbles all over the walls. There was writings in blood, paper with information in a language that none spoke except for Syndra. They learned a lot with these documents. They learned about a seal between planes, a seal that not even Tuna, someone from another plane, knew existed. They also memorized a word that appeared multiple times, Zulzathar, a word also spoken by the creature they killed before. And the writing in blood on the walls, "I will bring sight to the blind," was burned within their memories, I hope. Because if it didn't, I did my job wrong. After that, they decided to return to the city. And as they returned to Brenswick, they returned to a much different place, as a funeral of sorts seems to be going. And as Tuna flies over all the people and rushes towards their priest friend Darius, she notices who died. Captain Garrett Stone, their friend so far, who had helped plenty. His face covered in strange eyes and frozen in shock as well, just as Ben from Ben's Bag of Baubles had passed previously. As our heroes are thinking about what to do, they are approached by none other than William Willis, the son of Baron Edwin Willis, who is in control of Brenswick. He offers them a helping hand, and as our heroes accept this, they head towards the Maven's Haven to hopefully eat and perhaps rest, because they traveled throughout the whole night through the forest and more to get to Brenswick. So, as you guys arrive at the Maven's Haven, it is still broad daylight. What do you guys want to do?
Check if there's any available rooms.
All right, you walk in with William, who is joining you. You guys asked him to join you. There are available rooms. You guys still have your rooms that you had rented, and you probably have to drop a gold for them at this point to extend your stay if you wish to do so. You drop a gold.
Yep.
All right. So your rooms are still there. William is with you. What do you guys want to do? He's kind of like just following you guys around. He seems like very shy and nervous. And as he walks into Maven's Haven, a lot of the patrons there recognize him and say hi and ask him when he's going to play there again, if he's going to play there again. What do you guys want to do?
Play there again? Music?
Yeah, music. Not video games. It's a tavern, not a PS5.
William, do you want to sleep with us?
Excuse me a moment, please.
I broke the DM.
It's morning. Why would I want to sleep now?
Well, because we need to sleep, and our very friend cleric invited you to come with us. I don't really know why, so I believe he wants to sleep with you.
He kind of looks at you, Zizi.
I guess I was just tired. I must have. I'm sorry, William. We really need to rest.
Weren't we going to eat first?
I just need to sleep, honestly.
Okay.
You
I'm just afraid tuna starts to, you know.
Well, I think I ate ration before we came here, right? I think, yeah. Zach gave me
Yeah.
ration.
Okay.
ration,
Okay, then
so
we're safe.
it's fine. It's fine.
I
I already ate. I just need to sleep as well.
I thought you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, can we talk some other time?
He's a healer, not very bright.
Sure, but you had mentioned you wanted help for tonight to get into Captain Stone's place.
Yeah,
Okay,
but still
so-
morning.
It's morning. We gotta sleep. So either you sleep with us or you stay in the freaking room and you stare at us while we sleep. All right?
I'll just stay here.
And you won't go anywhere.
I mean, as long as I'm here until night, right?
We meet at 8 here.
Oh.
Not 8. In 8 hours.
Wow. All right. I will be here.
Okay.
Uh,
Bye.
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 See you soon.
And he awkwardly leaves. So you guys are sleeping, taking your long rests.
Yeah.
I would like to know who is sleeping with who.
I'm cuddling with Zach.
Yeah.
Cuddling with Sag. You guys, ZZ and Syndra, you guys together?
Yeah, I guess.
Gotcha. Easy enough to do. All right.
Don't
So,
slap me.
Oh, careful with Toby. By the way.
all right.
Bye.
So you guys all find your rooms. You cuddle up with Sagrin. Is there anything you guys wish to talk about with each other before you sleep?
I
I'm
don't think so.
tired.
All right. So sleep takes you, and it comes quite easily to you guys after a near-death experience. In fact, it comes easy to every one of you, except for one. Syndra.
Hi.
Hello. You close everything off, the curtains, you manage to slowly begin falling asleep. You don't need to sleep necessarily as an elf once again, or a dark elf, but it does feel nice. And darkness takes you once more. You drift off into sleep, jumping from thought to thought, slowly and gently. A feeling you have not had in quite some time, especially given the traumatic experience you just had. Speaking of that traumatic experience, as you are in darkness, a figure takes shape in your mind. You see a humanoid, winged, with a dragon's head. As an eye opens on its forehead, you recognize this to be the creature you just fought. Purple light shoots from it, consuming your sight, and then it slowly begins fading as you are in this sort of flashbang. Now, you are in a familiar place. A gray wasteland, spiky black mountains in the distance, and permanent smoke in the sky. The same landscape of your dreams before. A creature, gargantuan in size, once again presents itself. Body made of shadow, small, pale blue eyes shine in its dark, goat-like skull. It is crouching in front of you, but it slowly stands and points with these enormous, elongated, bony, shadowy fingers. It points to a nearby pool of water. What do?
I go close to the pool of water.
All right. You move closer to it, and immediately you see it's almost there's no movement whatsoever. It reflects the sky perfectly, and as you look to what you think is your reflection, you can see it in the water, but it is not you. The face that shows is that of a man, a dark elf, long, light blonde hair, almost white, a pale right eye, and a purple left eye. Your father. Do you stare deeper? What do you do?
I will stare deeply, yeah.
You get close and you begin looking, and you see that the reflection continues to act as if it were you, but it is not you that you see. And then, out of the water, a hand reaches for your throat, and slowly the reflection becomes real as your father rises from this small pool of water and then holds you above it by the neck. He turns to you and he says, "You almost died, Syndra. Weak you were, and weak you are still. Now drown." And he shoves your head into the water as you see your father's face above, as well as the looming gargantuan shadow being behind him, looking down at you as you are just completely immersed in this pool. Do you struggle?
Yeah, I will fight.
You begin fighting and reaching for something. Breath begins escaping you as the bubbles begin muddling your father's face, and you stop seeing him. You stop seeing the creature, and then you wake up with a sour, vile taste in your mouth as you cough the water that you just gargled on. Zizi, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check for me, and I'm gonna need you to beat an 11. Or I don't need you to, but...
Daddy issues.
17.
You wake up to the sound of coughing from Syndra.
Are you okay, Syndra?
Yeah, I just had a bad dream. It's fine.
Normally I'm the one who wakes you up. What was the dream about?
Just shit from my past.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah,
Zizi,
it's becoming regular.
Zizi, you notice something about Syndra. Her left eye has turned completely pale, and her right eye is now a bright purple.
Your eyes, Syndra.
Uh, what's up with my eye?
They changed color.
Did it?
Yeah, you have one eye in a different color than the other. Are you sure you're completely okay?
I mean, I feel okay. I just had a bad dream and woke up from it.
Okay, but you know you can count on me, like, even if you don't want to talk to the rest of the group, right?
Yeah, I know. It's just a bad dream. I really do feel fine.
Okay. I won't push you though, but you know you can always reach out.
Yeah. Thank
Just
you
to
for that.
just to clarify something, when I say the eye is pale, the eye has no iris, nothing. It is just white completely.
Like bed.
Yeah. All right. So, as a consequence of the last fight end of this dream, Syndra, I believe your Shade Wrath has a new ability. I don't know if you can see it yet, but I had shown this to you as well. I don't know if you can see it yet, but please go ahead and read what Aura of Undeath will do to your friends.
Wait. Trying to find it.
I want you to be the one reading it, so it's better.
Why me?
Cause it's your shit, bro!
Okay! Aura of the Undead, the wielder of this staff, and all creatures within 10 feet of it have advantage on that saving throws. If they succeed, they will come back to consciousness at 1 hit point.
Alright, there you go.
Yay!
That's Shade Wrath's new ability.
Cute.
Anyway, if you wish to do so, you guys may return to your sleep, and we can come back to 8 hours later in the night now, which is weird, but sure. You guys find yourselves waking up. Nothing happened. No Toby. What do you guys do? I believe I told you, I don't know if you wrote it down, Fish, but I told you about the bag of holding that you got. You recognize that because you've seen those things before. And also, I don't know if we had the shield as well. I don't know if you guys want to do anything about that. But
I can
Identify on this shield.
Yeah.
all right, you're gonna cast Identify on the shield.
No. First I say,
Oh,
good morning.
Good
How did you
night.
guys leave? Oh no,
Hi.
not good morning. It's not morning.
It's not morning anymore.
Good night.
Syndra, your eye. Oh my gosh, I don't believe this. And I run to Zizi and I start shaking his leg. You freaking slapped her again, and you turned her eye freaking white. You're crazy. And I start like just punching his
Just
knee.
hold my hand against her head, driving her further. I did nothing. She woke up in the middle of the day, in this case, with her eyes like this. So I believe something happened during her sleep. So
She
please,
freaking punch herself during
I
sleep?
did not. I do not know
Maybe,
that.
I don't know. He says they're changed. I just had a bad dream and woke up from it.
I stop. What a freaking bunch of weirdos. Okay.
You are kind of weird.
True.
says Tuna while she's flying around.
I mean,
Look-
for me, I'm not weird. I'm normal. Okay, so give me the
Zizi,
shield. No, don't give me the shield. I will not be able to grab it.
What? And thus ends the tale of Tunalasia Meadowfalls, wizard crushed by a shield.
Just put the shield on the ground, please.
Who has the shield, by the way? It was
You. You.
Oh,
You.
then I left the shield on the ground.
All right, you lay the shield on the ground. Do you cast Identify, Tuna?
Yes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes as Tuna's eyes flare and all of the arcane runes begin swirling around her into the shield and back at her. You identify the shield as Razoroth's Scale. That is Razzoroth. You may find it on D&D Beyond. Zizi, if you want to grab the item and read it for the class, go right ahead.
Yes, please.
So, after taking more than 15 damage in one turn, the next spell I cast will be empowered. It will be cast at one level higher than whichever spell I choose to use, up to a maximum of a 5th level spell. That's basically what it does.
Nice,
Ooh,
punk champ.
And I
Juicy.
also have resistance to poison and psychic damage, I think.
Yes.
Juicy.
It's 15 HP or higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to take 15 damage.
Poison and psychic.
You have to
Useful.
attune to it, but yes. All right.
I have to attune to this shield?
I believe. Does it say? If it doesn't, I don't remember. I trust Past Onion.
It doesn't say anything.
All right, then you don't need it. You don't need attunement. There you go. All right. So you guys wake up. I assume that you're just had one question for you, Sigrun, because you have a fuck ton of gold in your pockets. I just wanted to know if you're putting it in the bag of holding.
Yes, I am. And also, I should to Zizel and say, you still have the eye, right?
Yeah, I do.
Put it here, and I open the bag of holding.
Okay, I put my sock with the eye inside the bag.
All right. Give me an intelligence check, Sigrun.
Intelligence.
I want to know if you notice something as you're.
Oh boy. Okay. 15.
Fuck, that's high. All right. There's something in the bag already.
Oh. Okay. Can I remove it?
All right. You empty the contents of the bag, and dropping out of the bag, you see first three things you immediately recognize due to how you've already drunk some of these or seen your friends drink. You see 3 potions of healing drop out of the bag, and you see a coat drop out. The coat has sort of on the front, it's a black coat, like very smooth and stylish thing. It has embroidered on the front the head of what seems to be some sort of feline, like in gold, embroidered on the chest. And at the ends of this long coat, because it kind of like ends or would end at whoever wears it at the legs, it has this like spotted pattern that looks like a jaguar's coat. But yeah, that drops out of the bag. And excuse me, that was the sound of the bards outside playing for the tavern.
Does anyone want a coat?
I mean,
Tuna, try to identify that.
Okay,
Just in case.
10 more minutes then.
All right, 10 more minutes pass. Tuna, if you would like to go on manage your inventory and write Coat of the Spotted Shadow and tell the class what it does. And thank the 19 investigation roll that Sigrun pulled off when she was searching for loot.
You were talking to me?
Mhm.
My inventory?
Go to manage inventory and go look for the item. Coat of the Spotted Shadow. Since you're the one identifying, you get to be the one saying what it does.
Woohoo! Okay. A long black coat embroidered with the head of the jaguar. Okay, sorry. This doesn't matter.
Life of a
Blue
DM.
thieves. The wearer of this item has advantage on sleight of hand and stealth checks. Watch your step. The wearer of this item has advantage on investigation checks to find traps. Underhanded strike. At the beginning of combat, the wearer of this item must take a DC 15 sleight of hand check. If they succeed, every time they take the attack action, the coat will mimic their attack. Using the wearer's stats, they must still roll for the coat's attack, and it doesn't trigger sneak attack. And one last thing, a thief needs their tools. The wearer of this item can choose to bind 3 items to the coat. Only one of them can be magical. If lost or thrown, the items will return to the cloak on the wearer's command.
Oh, okay.
It also requires attunement by a rogue.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Also,
keep it.
there's something else. During your identify spell, you notice, Tuna, that there's some other item already bound to the coat of the Spotted Shadow. You notice that bound to the coat, there is a flame-tongued dagger.
Damn.
You can use a bonus action to speak this magic dagger's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. While the dagger is ablaze, it deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to any target it hits. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or stealth the dagger. Sheath the dagger.
There you go.
Nice. So I tell them this.
Alright, I'll keep that code.
I guess it's your lucky day, Sagrid.
Yeah. So it's called Code of the Spotted.
Yes, Code of the Spotted Shadow.
Is it on?
It is on D&D Beyond.
I'm not finding it.
And Flame Tongue Dagger as well. It's just Flame Space Tongue Space Dagger.
I miss Bob.
Well, what do you need to have him back?
We need to go shopping. But only
Okay.
after we get the house of the captain. But then we can go shop, and I need lots of stuff.
Did you make
We
a
tell you
list?
then. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
But I need a total of 60 gold.
Well, that's Sagrin's department.
Yeah, she has all the gold. All
She's our
our
bank.
gold.
Sure.
By the way, Sagrin, for you to benefit from what the thing has, you have to attune to it. Both the coat and the dagger, I believe. So on your inventory, if you scroll down below, there will be the attunement section, and you can click there to attune. I'll say you guys have an hour to attune to your items if you need so. So that you can have them equipped already. And as you attune, the coat that was much bigger than your size shrinks down to halfling size. And you now have a stylish jaguar coat. Speaking
Did
of...
we use the opportunity to eat and stuff?
I would assume so,
Shop?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume this is gonna be... We're gonna do... If you guys want to, William's gonna be there. You guys are gonna get to talk to him as well, but I'm just handling the mechanical aspects of the game right now. I would also... seeing that symbol... Is anybody here proficient in religion?
I am.
Me.
Whoever's proficient in religion, give me a religion check. You need to beat a 15.
18.
18 and 15. All right, so part of the and a 13. Part of the identify spell, you get to know what this item was named when the enchantment was made, when the enchantment was created. Zizi, the name Spotted Shadow comes to you. As a cleric, you not only know your own religion, you know some of the other gods that bless the mortals of Idas. And the Spotted Shadow is one of the names of Esal, goddess of thieves, merchants, explorers, and trade. And as you see the symbol of the jaguar, that is one of her aspects, as she was a tabaxi or is a tabaxi goddess.
I shared that with everyone. A bit of information.
Wow. Says Tuna.
I thought it was Owen Wilson saying that. All right, so you guys go down, you sit down. William's there waiting for you at a table, already with a bunch of food there, cheese and bread and sausage and ham, and more bread. Do you guys join him?
Yes,
Yeah.
I want bread.
Okay, you can have bread. It's a fantasy world. I'm gonna have bread. All right, so you guys sit down, and as you do, he goes, good night. Your friend's eye is. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Well, please, sit. I ordered food. I wasn't sure what you liked, but I just ordered everything.
Oh, thank you.
I understand you needed help, but can you tell me exactly what you need to happen?
Probably keep the guards off the area so we don't get in trouble.
Oh, that's easy enough to do. I can start my show here. Usually when I'm playing, the guards all come to the Maven's Haven. Nobody is on the streets, or very little of them are.
Well, that would help, I'd say.
Oh.
Bless you too.
Oh.
Thank you.
You cast Bless at first level?
No.
Okay, just making sure. He goes, okay, I'm so sorry for Captain. I understand he was your friend.
He was everyone's friend. We're just trying to get a bit of understanding of what happened.
Yeah. I perhaps I should tell you, but one of the guard, the one you embarrassed, his name is Brock. He's still after you, on the lookout for you. It'd be wise if you be careful.
Yeah, we will.
We know.
All right.
William,
Yeah.
do you know anything about the people dying with lots of eyes?
I'm afraid I don't. The only thing I saw was the captain's face.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I have a question before we go. Your father went to a birthday party.
No, not yet. It is on the 25th.
This month?
Yes, it's the Countess's birthday. He will leave soon, maybe 2-3 days before. I'm supposed to go with him as well, as all of our family. He very much likes to suck up to the Dubois.
So you're not excited?
No, I am to be married to Richard Dubois' daughter. I don't wish to, but it is what my father wants to happen. Appearances are important to him.
Yeah.
He wants me to be a warrior. I am not. I am an artist. My sister is a warrior. I'm not supposed to do this.
My parents were the same. I feel you. Yeah, we need to go.
Oh. All right.
So, you're going to help us?
Sure.
Should we go?
Yeah. Good
Good
luck on your show, William.
I thought I was making friends. But all
You are. We
right.
are your friends.
He begins getting up and pushes the chair and goes off to the small platform that is set up as a stage as he takes out his lute and yells at Madame Lavour that he is about to begin playing. And immediately as the tunes start busting out, you see that the people just gather close first of all, and you see one of the guard immediately like runs outside, and you hear him yelling to other people that the Baron's son is playing. You get the sense that the people really like William, and he has a whole different personality as he is performing. He seems more confident, more himself when he is on that stage. You see him smile, which he doesn't when he talks to you. And there's no stuttering in his words as he is singing either. He seems to be in his element. And if you guys wait for a little here, you see that people are starting to flow in as he is singing. Guards, people from everywhere. It doesn't happen often when he sings, but it's a whole event.
Can I detect magic on him?
You sure can. Do you cast it?
This is like 10 minutes, right?
You'd have to wait 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just sit on a table, not on the on the chair, and I say, "Wait a bit, guys." And I'll
All right.
Okay.
You go to cast your spell, and you begin. You're doing the ritual, right?
Yeah.
And you begin focusing the kind of these like soft glowing runes begin walking around. You guys see some kids like are staring at Tuna as he's like entering this trance, and you expand, and you see obviously all the magical items that you guys carry, but nothing magical pops. Like no magic items or anything pops on William.
It's just talent.
Yeah, you thought he was like the Pied Piper or something? He was enchanting people?
No. I thought something else. Okay.
All right. But yeah, he is really good. I mean, you guys like it. So more people gather in. Are you guys moving towards the captain's house?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you guys sneak out and move towards the house. I'm gonna need to know, how are you guys moving through the city? What are you? Tell me, how are you guys moving? Are you moving fast? Are you going slowly, trying to keep appearances? What are you doing?
I'd say casual, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
casually.
You're just casually walking.
Yeah.
Two elves, a fairy, and a halfling casually walking.
Two elves, a fairy, and a halfling walk into a bar. All right, so
Just got out of one.
Okay, dude. Anyway, you guys move. Fucking shit. You guys move through the city, and you reach the door of the small two-story house of Captain Garrett Stone. What are you guys doing?
Anyone around?
Roll a perception check for me. Whoever is
Checking as well.
looking,
Yeah.
roll perception.
Everyone roll, please. Because I see a squirrel.
Perception?
Yeah, I saw a squirrel.
Perception.
I saw another square.
25.
23 and 25.
That's nice.
So Tuna is chasing off a little firefly that's walking about, and Syndra's just looking at Tuna as she does this, and they're kind of both distracted. Zizi,
Yes, sir.
Sagrin, both of you notice out of the corner of your eye in the alleyway just next to the house that is next to Garrett's to Captain Garrett's house, a little leather cap is kind of peeking out.
Do you see that, Sagrin?
Yeah, do we wave at it?
I don't know if he'll be scared or not, but we can try.
As you
What
wave,
the fuck you guys doing?
He just
As you-
ran in a motorbike.
as you wave, a mechanical horse moves by, and then walking out of the alleyway, kind of looking very down, you see Toby.
Of course.
As he goes, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't catch a break. Good evening. I was just walking around and I saw you walking around, and I was just wondering what you guys were doing here.
I'm gonna
Hi.
ask you the same. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was following you.
Why?
What?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw you walking around and I was curious.
Do you know who we saved?
You saved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who did you save?
Your nephew?
Ye found Liam.
Yeah.
Yep. And we brought him, and he's alive. Not so well, but he's alive.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I care deeply about him.
Do you? Why haven't you seen him?
He didn't know.
You
No,
see,
good girl.
Syndra, first of all, what is up with that eye? Second, I don't know. I just didn't see him. I was busy with other things.
Like?
You know, using the
You should
key you
take
gave
care.
me?
It's still functional?
No, I used it before. Today I've just been experimenting with what I got with the key you gave me.
What did you get?
Oh, my friend, wouldn't you like to know?
And I tried to pass by him and, like, rob him. Like, on his pockets and stuff.
You wanna rob his pockets?
Yeah.
Alright, roll a sleight of hand check for me with advantage because you have the coat now.
He won't say?
You
26.
you run towards him and you actually grab pockets, pouches, everything.
Doesn't
You
notice.
you manage to, he just doesn't have time. You manage to grab 3 copper pieces, a few buttons, and a piece of like paper that is like all bundled up, like all scrounchy.
Can I check? what
He's
it
gonna
has?
try and snatch it from you as he goes, oh, give me that, that's mine. Let's both roll
Yeah.
contested sleight of hand checks to see if he gets, yeah. Ooh.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, you roll again, yes. This is a contested check.
24.
We're gonna have to roll again. You rolled a 24 as well.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna let this. You rolled a 24 again. I'm not gonna let this be a.
30!
Natural 20, really? Okay, so you whip off the paper from him, and you quickly read, and you see what seems to be a letter, a contract of sorts. It says, it asks Toby to follow you and feed information to a certain soldier named Brock.
Named what?
Brock.
Brock. Toby, what the heck is this?
I found that on the ground, honestly.
It has a signature.
It's not my signature. I didn't sign that. That says clearly Brock. Fuck. I found that on the ground.
So we went out to help you find your nephew, and you're just betraying us like this.
That is not true. What you did you went out and found a good citizen of Brenswick, who happens to be my nephew.
Toby, I'm so tired of your bullshit.
And what are you gonna do about it, huh?
I pulled his pants down. Since I can't slap him because he's too tall.
I'm gonna say, roll a dexterity check for me, please. Let's see if you beat his AC.
9.
Okay, you go to pull his pants down, but he grabs your hands and he's, no, I will not let you humiliate me more. I'm done, Sagrin. And he pushes you off.
I'm also done. Yeah.
Look, okay, I might have been contacted by a certain man, but look, now I can be a double agent, right? Like I could give him the wrong information, right?
We
And
won't trust you.
yeah,
at
how
all.
do we know he won't betray us? Like you're betraying him.
You know what? You raise an excellent point. I'm gonna leave. And he begins walking off.
You should.
He begins walking off hastily. Just like, quick pace. Power walk.
Bye, got your buttons.
He's probably gonna see us entering the house, and he's going to tell Brock.
Yep.
He keeps on walking. You guys do anything?
Oh, I fly very fast to him, and I cast blindness.
You're Naruto flying to cast blindness on him. Alright, what's
Yes.
this? What's the save on that?
I have no idea. Wait, I'm so excited. Constitution 16.
He's probably gonna fail, but sure. You rolled a 10. He doesn't have a bonus to Constitution.
He's turning back to me, so he doesn't know
Yeah.
it was me.
Suddenly, you just see him go, I can't see! I can't see! Oh, it's over! I'm gonna die here! And you see him hyperventilating.
I just say, calm down.
How long does the spell last?
I have no idea. Wait. It's 1 minute.
Okay, so
Guys, let's go.
Yeah. Calm down, and I start flying again. Let's go. or wait.
Oh.
Or maybe I just go back again and wait for him to release the blindness and blind them again, so they can do their stuff on the house.
All right, so
I'll just hide.
got it. He's just like waving. Oh, please, Sagrin, someone, anyone.
Shh, just go. You guys, go.
So you guys are breaking in.
Yeah.
You touch the door.
Yes.
It's locked.
I picklock it.
All right, go ahead and roll a dexterity check. Add your proficiency modifier to it. Actually, double your proficiency modifier to it, which is 6 right now. It's +6 you get to add. But yeah. Easily enough, Sagrin just flips out her little thief's tools, and in about 0.5 seconds, the door opens before you and you guys can walk in. You guys all walk in?
Yeah.
Alright, Tuna, are you gonna cast it again?
Yes, right before I know that the spell is going to end. I cast it.
He rolled a natural 1! His eyes went inside his brain. Okay, he goes, oh my god. All right. Toby, you've been in worse. It's just your eyes. Why do you need your eyes?
I just start to say to make sounds like.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
You should run.
Oh, fuck! Roll an intimidation check for me, with advantage.
I can't. Again. What the fuck?
Maybe we have
again.
to. Yeah, maybe we have to fix that again. But you can just roll twice.
Okay, 14.
14. He takes off running and yelling.
Okay, I go back to him.
All right. You guys walk into the wonderful house of Captain Garrett Stone. It is once again a pretty simple house. You find the table where it was, the stairs that go up into this like very dark stone house. It is pretty dark in here, so you guys probably have to pop up lights inside to be able to see, or Sagrin can bust out the dagger and light it up if needed, to provide some light for both her and Tuna. The fire is out. There is no sound whatsoever. Where are you guys going?
Can we see anything? Like how the house is? If there's like 2 floors.
It's 2 floors. Right now you're at the entrance where you guys had talked before, on the table that he has set there next to a fireplace. It's very like small space. It's all kind of, you know, squeezed together, but there is a second floor, these like wooden stairs, very old, kind of broken as well, that go upward to what you can see is there's like 2 more rooms in there maybe.
Well, let's try to find any marks, blood, stuff like that.
Yeah, something out of the normal.
All right, so whoever is checking this ground floor for something, if you are actually like searching, I will have you roll an investigation check. If you're just looking, roll perception check for me.
22.
14.
8.
-1.
Great job, Tunalasia. Once again, the same firefly walks inside the house, and Tuna's just playing with it, flying around. In the ground floor, you notice nothing. There is nothing out of place. Even in the area that is used sort of like as a makeshift kitchen and storage at the same time, you find nothing. There's like old cupboards, old little closets that you find here, but you pull out all the drawers. Everything seems to be in place, organized. The only thing is missing being obviously his armor and his sword, which he was buried with.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Right, you go upstairs and you move. There's a room on the right, room on the left. To which one you're going? Are you going first?
Left.
Right, you go to the room on the left. You open it, and it seems to be the shitter.
Nice. Anyone eats? Take a little break?
No thanks, I'm fine.
No? Okay, and I close it.
All right, you go to the room on the right. The door's not locked. You manage to walk in, and it is his room. There's a small desk to the right. No closet whatsoever. There's a bed, like a very small wooden bed. It is made, and it's just a very simple space in here. There's just no. Nothing is out of place that you notice here so far. What do you do?
I want to
Check
look
the
under. I want to look under the bed.
Look under the bed, and what were you saying? Desk. All right. So on the desk, you find a journal. And you, Zizi, under the bed, you see... What did you roll?
And 8.
8. You see just dust everywhere. It's just very dusty underneath, but you spot nothing.
I take a look around at the closets and
Take a look around at the closets. There's nothing on the closets.
try to find any hidden drawers or something like that.
All right. Nothing on the closets that you can find. What are you looking at, Syndra?
Trying to find any marks, claws, blood.
All right.
If there's any window smashed, something.
Windows are not smashed, but as you turn back from the window, which is on the opposite side to the door, you notice on the door there is something scratched on it, on the back of the door, about like it would be your knee level. Scratched on the door, there is a symbol, a sword, kind of like being the centerpiece. It's like crudely made. It looks like it was just the hand was very shaky, but it does have the shape of a sword, and then a shield in front of it, and they serve as sort of the centerpiece of scales to the side, like, you know, weight scales, not dragon scales, weight scales.
Okay.
As you call the attention to this, Sagrin, I'm gonna need a history check from you. You need to beat a 10.
History. 12.
That is the Dubois crest. And it is like all scratched there. I will say you also find, Syndra, given you have a 22, you find, as you're searching with Sagrin for in the desk, over there in one of the drawers, like hidden in the middle of a ton of papers, you see a golden locket, like a medallion, of a man holding a baby, and it seems like you can open it.
I open it.
You open it, and inside it is there is a name engraved, and it says Garrett Einen.
Garrett what? Sorry?
Einen. All right, but you have his journal.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you guys are doing?
So, guys, I found his journal. I don't know if you want to read it here, if you want to take it with us and we read it somewhere else.
Yeah,
Maybe take it.
Yeah.
Toby might appear again.
Yeah, we gotta be fast.
Yeah.
Should
Just
we
take the journal.
go through the window? Maybe? Through the
Through the
back
wall.
of the house?
Sure?
Yeah, just lock the front door, I guess.
He might be waiting for...
Can we
I kind of
check
scared him,
it?
so...
I store the journal in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay. I go lock the door,
You lock the door, easy.
and I go through the window to the other side.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, you guys coming with me? What the fuck?
Tuna just flies off into the distance, and thus, once again, ends the tale of Tuna Leisure Meadow Falls, as she has given up on the group.
My people need me.
Are you guys all exiting through the back? All right. Easy enough for you guys to do. You exit through the back into the night of Brenswick once again. What are you doing?
We're safe.
We're going shopping. if I remember correctly.
It is the
Shopping at
middle
this
of the
hour
night.
Of the night?
Everyone is.
You're clearly not
Oh, yeah.
used to the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go drinking though.
You want to see a drunk fairy?
Actually, no. Let's just go back and to our rooms and read the journal. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone would enter our rooms, besides Toby at least.
You can. You can't. I think. I hope.
I hope not. Yeah. And
Yep.
also we can investigate about Brock. Whatever douche that is.
Brock the cock.
Is that his name? Okay, Brock the Croc. Yeah.
Cock. Excuse me.
Cock.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we go, can I try to check for BTC,
Logo.
the trading, logo or some stamps?
Yeah, it is. You see, there's a huge warehouse in the city of Brenswick, and it kind of looms above everything else that says Boyle Trading Company in big, like painted white letters. It is towards the southwestern side of the town.
Okay.
All right. You guys going back to the Maven's Haven?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk inside, and right now, you know, they're about to reach the climax of the party, you know. He's going hard at it, chilling with everybody's just vibing with the songs, you know. It's a pretty crowded place right now as well, and apparently he's playing the flute. Anyway, you guys managed to go back to your rooms and assume you're going to read Captain Garrett's journal. Is that it?
Yes.
I want to know, how thorough are you guys being? How much time are you willing to spend looking at it?
Like an hour, maybe?
Yeah.
So
I
you're
get,
looking.
like really sleepy, so eventually we fall asleep, you know. And then
Yeah,
we can
right. You
sleep
just
during
slept.
the
You're
night.
fine. You're fine. You just slept. You can go throughout the whole night.
It's a journal. Like, yeah.
Anyway, you guys begin the reading it. All right. So, given that you're taking an hour to read this, you're gonna be reading into some more of the recent events, and you see that there's like a bunch of notes about a bunch of things. First, it begins like documenting the disappearance of people in Brenswick. He wrote that guild members vanished researching this situation. Guild members he had asked for help himself. You guys know the guild to be a group of adventurers from the northeastern side of the continent of Kaifum. They had come here to investigate, and apparently they have vanished completely. These disappearances, according to him, had begun sort of about a month and a half prior to when you guys arrived in here. And when I say you guys, I do mean both Sagrin and Tuna, who had arrived earlier, a few weeks earlier. And he reports as well that prisoners began arriving more frequently after the disappearances began. And a lot of them came from Lusan. Lusan, obviously Sagrin knows this better than anybody here, is the capital of this county. It is the ruling city of the county where the Dubois are. He says that at first children were being taken, then it was guards, then warriors, and then travelers were being focused more. Then you scroll through a few. Scroll them out. You start scrolling in this magical touch screen, and you find some notes about you guys. There's about the time when he met you, that you were an interesting bunch, that he was curious about the boob head that was on you, Sagrin, but he was also worried. Then obviously you see like a little scratch on the boob head, and it says Tuna above. And there's notes about the kobolds and about how possibly they'd be in the forest, and some other stuff. And then he reaches the creature that attacked the courtyard. You see him mention the masked man, and like you see a bunch of like connections, like detective work. What's his motive? Is he responsible for the kidnapping? What about the woman that died? And he has some notes on that. He says she was born in Flavane, half elven, no connection to anyone, no prior history. She was a huntress, tough, could defend herself. Her body, which apparently was analyzed after, her body was full of eyes and strange runes. And then next to it, long preparation, question mark, question mark, question mark. Then he said, you see a couple of notes, Countess's birthday soon, or is it her brother's? The Baron will leave, Commander goes with him. Maybe I can get things done around here. You see him take note in his journal. Then he like connects the commander part and says, Commander Pierce, blocks investigation. What are they hiding? Then a few notes about Ben died. His body, the eyes matched the masked man's mask description. Was it him who killed him? Question mark. And then why Ben? Question mark. Who was Ben? And then a bunch of question marks. Then there's a few mentions to something. He says he is concerned about something that he heard around in the tavern. A hut in the forest, worth investigating. No connection, probably an old woodsman. But he says he heard about a strange hut in the forest, in a tavern. Then there's a whole note about how Zizi messed up. And he says that Brock talked to Pierce. And that he's got to keep Brock in check. And then disappearances, this is the last thing you find. Disappearances slowed down. Objecting of the kidnapping is complete? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Is it killing the Baron? Question mark. No, he was out when the first monster was released. Then who is the target? Is there more than one? And it's just like an endless like thread of lines that connect from page to page and asterisks that keep connecting information everywhere. And that's what you gather from Captain Garrett's journal.
Does it say anything nice about me?
No. It doesn't say anything nice about any of you. Just that you were like nice in general, but nothing specific about you.
Okay, from this, we very much have to talk to Brock and to Pierce. I presume maybe Brock is that scumbag soldier that was smirking during the funeral.
Yeah, like him.
Maybe.
Yeah, the one that you met, Zizi, in a very, very happy way. And yeah, do you want to do something else?
I think if we're gonna talk to them, we should set up a meeting, and I could cast Zone of Truth to make sure that they won't be lying. If we are to talk to both of them.
But I don't think just straight up talking will be easy because, for one, we're kind of suspicious right now. I don't think the town likes us very much. I don't like the town either, so I don't really care. But they also don't like us, like Brock and supposedly Pierce as well. So they might not even say anything. And since they were trying to block an investigation, they're not gonna help us even more. So I don't know what we can get out of the conversation. I can steal them though. Something.
You can what?
Steal them. Rob them.
Do you want to steal the commander's officer?
I want to steal everything. Yeah.
That might get you in a big trouble.
Who's never in trouble, so.
Well, I would say I don't think Brock saw me and Sagrin with Zizi when he got arrested, right? So he doesn't know we are with them. Or maybe he knows because everyone talks about us. But
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a whole
But,
ceremony about us.
but we can try to talk to him, only us, and try. He casts Zone of Truth, and we talk to him. And I'm very charming. Oh.
Yes.
Am
Yes,
I
you
not?
are. Yes, you are. Tuna, are you hungry?
I know.
I mean, we can take also the opportunity now to see if he's drunk and more willing.
We can drink with him. Yeah. We can do like a drinking contest and see who drinks more, and that will get him drunk, and then we can get information out of him. But will he drink with us? We can try.
Zizi cannot come with us. I had a sneeze. Sorry. But I had to talk.
Priorities.
I mean, you can try to make him drunk.
If he gets
I'm up
drunk
to
and
whatever.
sees you, you might do something.
If one of us goes, like, just peek downstairs to see if he's there. I can't because I'm Tuna. I will see a fly and I will go after.
Sindra, you go.
Yeah, I can go with her, just staying at the top of the stairs, trying to watch over.
Alright.
As long as you're like, in the middle of other people, if you're staring alone at the middle of the stairs, just looking, that would be very suspicious.
Yes.
Everyone's drunk. No one sees them.
It's just Zizi like.
I wasn't looking for a fairy or something like that. Gosh.
Just
And
T-posing in the
everybody's
stairs.
Everyone is looking at William playing, so no one would notice.
True. Okay.
Okay, let's
Try it
go
then.
find that guy, yeah.
Right, you guys are going to the top of the stairs to look down and see if you spot Brock. Please roll perception checks for me. Both of you, Syndra and ZZZZZ.
Rolled at 18.
You guys see Brock is on the opposite corner to the stairs with a dagger on the table, just spinning the dagger and looking about.
Okay, I go back and tell both Sindra and Tuna.
Does he look drunk?
No, he looks like an idiot that he is. Just staying in a corner with her, with his dagger.
Sag,
Right.
do you want to do some illusion trick?
Sure.
We can go there, and you can talk to him, and you guys, order a drink, and you order a shot of meat for me because I really want to drink, and I cannot drink a full glass. I need a shot. And then we do stuff.
How about we do still like the drinking competition, but my drink is an illusion made by you. And that way I can pretend that I'm drinking and drinking and drinking, but I'm actually not, and we always win.
Let's go. I'll just hop on the coat.
As long as you humiliate him, I'm all for it.
Yeah, but you guys ask the questions later, okay? I'm just here for the show. Alright.
All right.
I have no clue what to ask, but sure.
So you guys are moving down. It's
Sindra could come with us. She might be used to seduce him.
What the fuck?
Why not?
It's for the team.
you made a sterile leave. You made a sterile leave, dude.
My eyes are freaking weird. Do you think you'll get seduced by it?
Maybe. They're pretty.
Illusion
Still
on her
like
eyes. to make them pretty.
You're gonna have to keep casting the minor illusion at her eyes if you want that to
Can
stay.
I cast 2 at a time?
Yeah.
Like one on eyes. Oh fuck.
I mean, if he's drunk enough, he won't even see the eyes.
You'll be looking somewhere else.
Yeah.
I cast prestidigitation
Let's go!
on her hair just to cover a little bit of the eye. The white one.
Okay, you use her hair to cover the white eye, sure.
Yeah. She just looks like an emo
Oh
elf.
god.
Isn't she already? What the fuck?
Doing?
I mean, he might be into that. We don't know. And we can go. I just hop in on the on the code again.
Alright.
Let's go. Yes, it is.
So you guys are moving towards alright. Holy shit. So he is sitting with 2 other gentlemen, but they are like piss drunk. And they kind of like, as you guys begin approaching, they kind of like get up and go into the crowd as you know, William is playing. William, you guys can see he clocks you moving towards Brock, and you see him begin, you know, continue playing and being a little bit more intense. As you do, Brock is kind of like spinning the dagger and looking at you. Aziz, are you going with them?
Sorry, my Discord went down. I missed a bit.
Oh, they are
No.
going towards. They are going towards Captain. I mean, not Captain, but they're going towards Brock. And the strategy is drinking game with Sagrin. Syndra is gonna seduce him. Are you?
Who's getting the drinks?
No, I mean you can ask the bartenders to get you the drinks, but you can get the drinks.
Okay, I'll go to the bartender, ask the drinks, and I'll stay on my back listening to
Okay.
whatever's happening.
Gotcha.
And when the moment comes, I cast Zone of Truth.
I will have you know, if he succeeds on the save, he will know a spell was cast.
Okay.
And also, what are the components of the Zone of Truth spell? Does it have see if it says S, V, to see if it has verbal and somatic components.
Z and S.
All right, so it means that you're going to be moving your hands and speaking a strange old Elvish as you are casting the spell.
Yeah, but I'll want to be like, I mean, not literally behind or near
Okay.
the desk facing backwards,
Gotcha.
but behind a line of people.
We'll handle
So
that
he
then.
wouldn't-
We'll handle that
Yeah.
then later. All right, so Sagrin, Tuna, Syndra, you guys been approaching him. He's kind of staring at you, and he like cocks up his chin and he goes, "How can I help you?"
Nice dagger.
Thanks.
She
Mine
likes
is better.
daggers.
Mine is better though.
Sure.
Show my
Your flame tongue.
flame. Yeah.
You see, out of like thin air, a dagger comes out into Sagrin's hand, and you see this like beautiful, almost like silver-edged dagger with a golden center that has like it's sort of engraved to look like a flame. As you wave it, he goes, "Good for you. We measuring dicks here?"
No, because mine is bigger.
Sure. As he sharpens his dagger.
Do you wanna do a drinking game?
I'm on duty. I'm not drinking.
You're on duty?
Yeah.
Inside of a party like this? You're great at your job.
You bet your ass I am.
But your colleagues are all drinking as well, though. Shouldn't you have a little bit of fun?
No, I shouldn't.
Tuna just whispers loud. Show boobs! I'm joking!
I cannot believe this.
Ask him for a wife! Does he have a wife?
Are you married?
You come here often?
Oh no!
Hey, wanna play a drinking? Are you married? Oh my god. He goes, no, but
I can see why.
what do you
don't
want?
I want a drinking game.
Why a drinking game with me?
Why not? You're the one that looks bored in this party.
You know I don't trust any of you, and your other little friend.
Why?
I don't know. Something about you doesn't ring right.
What do you
Is
mean?
it because I'm
Weird.
short? That's kind of rude.
He just stares.
Yeah.
So you don't like
So you don't like short.
shorties?
Yeah. Alright.
Look, it's just a preference, okay?
Well, I'm not sure.
Why am I suspicious just because I'm short? I don't want to marry you. I just want to be seen as an okay person.
You are an okay person. Look, everything's fine with you. I'm sorry, but I have a lot to process here. You asked me if I had a wife, and now your friend's hitting on me.
She is? Whoa, dude, calm down. Calm
What?
down. First was suspicious, alright? Then you don't like short people, and now you think my friend is hitting on you? She's just staring there.
What do you want from me?
Why don't you like us?
Because your friend is a heretic, and I will prove it. And you slimy folk, along with that shithead Garrett, humiliated me in front of the whole guard.
What did we do?
You guys brought Garrett to him, and he was humiliated because Zizi no longer had the symbol with him, in front of the whole guard and a lot of the town.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah?
good reasons, huh?
Not really. You know, there's a lot of people disappearing. You should focus on that instead, which is something that we're trying to solve
I
instead of you.
focus on my orders.
Which are?
Which are
It's not to
exactly?
keep.
I-
It's not to keep an eye on us.
I don't think my orders are any of your concern.
Who's your boss?
Your
Where's the
mom.
manager? My mom? She's quite far from here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But I thought you didn't really like short people, so
I
you take orders from my mom?
What
She's
is
also short,
happening?
you know?
I whispered to Sag. Should we talk about that contract?
Yeah. So who's your boss? It's not my mom for sure.
obviously the commander. What town do you live in?
But what's his name?
Commander Pierce?
Commander? Okay, because yeah.
You've met many commanders in your life?
I have.
Name one.
I have. Commander.
Commander?
Yeah. That was my favorite one. So, what kind of deal do you have with Toby? Because he's an annoying piece of shit, and he keeps going around the town. And a liar! And he's a liar, yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but I don't mess with any of those slimy folk. Especially him. And if you're trying to make me look like a fool, you're making a grave mistake, and even bigger of an enemy out of me than I already am.
I'm not trying to make you a fool, okay? I'm just trying to see what's happening in this town and save people, because we're here as friends and not enemies.
Who are you to save anyone?
We
Where?
saved Liam, for example.
Who the fuck is Liam?
You work looked at the mines, and he was one of the persons that disappeared, and we found him alive. Not well, but alive.
He's probably gonna die in a few days anyway. If he worked at the mines.
So, no.
We killed the other thing here.
Yeah, we killed
the
that
monster.
big giant thing with an eye on the center.
But I wasn't there.
If the other guards didn't do shit, what
I
could
heard
you
Captain
do?
Garrett helped.
Yeah, I did.
Why couldn't I do the same?
Well,
Did you say that actually? Okay.
Okay, sorry, no. Better not. But I really want to, but I'm not.
Okay.
well, that's true, but you weren't, and we did defeat it.
Look,
And even if you were there, you would have our help. Either ways, we are trying to help the city.
I don't understand why you're getting so defensive. First you wanted to play a drinking game, now suddenly you're getting all proud about saving the city. Are you doing it for the fame or for the money?
Not really.
You have a complex, don't you? Yeah.
You're just trying to make it your enemy for some fucking reason. We're just trying to solve that.
What's your language?
Mine?
Yeah. Look, please, you're gonna get nothing from me. I'd have you leave my presence now, if you could.
And when he says that you're gonna get nothing from me, I steal his dagger.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check with advantage, I guess. I did best to myself.
17.
All right, you swipe the dagger off his hand, and he kind of just.
And then I give him his dagger again, and I go away. 'Cause, you know, I don't want to steal a dagger too. In a person, I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I give him his dagger.
All right. He
And I go.
slams the dagger on the table again and continues spinning it, and he looks at you, Syndra. Shouldn't you be leaving as well?
I am standing up. Chill.
She's just slower.
Okay. He just stares at you as you leave.
Aww. No.
Do we know how Commander Pierce looks like?
You have never seen Pierce in your time here.
Yeah.
I get out of the pocket and I start waving to not Brock, to William.
Okay. You wave to William. William continues playing, but he's now switching to. Okay, he's now switching to slower tunes, and as you do that, he kind of just looks at you and then looks at his lute, just awkwardly, as you're doing that,
Just
clapping.
for you to understand that I'm his friend.
Okay, roll persuasion check for me. No, actually, performance check.
Oh my god.
I want to see how good you look doing this, or if you look like an idiot.
Oh no.
A 2.
A 2. You guys just see Tuna's just awkwardly clapping, like her eyes are like they don't blink, and she's like they're super open, wide-eyed, and she's just clapping and smiling like a full-on grin, and you see her like sharp little teeth. As she's just.
I just had catnip. Oh my god.
All right. What else? What else are you gonna do?
Well, we didn't got shit from him, and I think he dislikes us even more than before. So, fuck.
It's like I said, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of them like this. It was fun though. I liked slamming his head. Should we try and figure out where Commander Priest is, or how it looks like?
And we should investigate the hut on the forest.
I think that's the best option.
We
we
can
still
try
have
to
a
talk
finger.
to one of the
Yeah.
drunk guys.
One of them? You wanna
Am
have
I still at the
a
bar,
party?
by the way?
You are.
Oh, okay.
You wanna have a party with one of the drunken guys?
Like, just talk to them just to see if they know anything about Pierce.
We can try. I'm not sure they can even talk right now, if they're too drunk for that. But sure, you do it, Tuna.
Oh shit.
It would like to talk to a fairy while drunk.
Are them near Brock?
No, there's like guards everywhere here. You can like find one that's on the opposite side of the tavern if you want.
Okay, can I spot one that it's not too drunk?
Yeah, easy enough. There's one like that seems to be still awake, and he's kind of like drinking slowly at one of the tables. You see is like an older gentleman, there's a graying beard already. He's like full on balding very aggressively, not fully bald yet, but like balding aggressively. And he's wearing the armor of the guard of Brenswick, and he's just drinking and staring at the mug.
Okay. I
Guess
go
it looks
slowly.
sad.
You fly there.
Yeah, and I sit on the table right in front of him.
Oh, hello there, little fellow. Am
I'm a
I?
fairy.
Is it the drink, or am I?
Oh
Can
no,
I-
no, I'm real.
All right.
I think
You're
it's relative.
you're one of the. You're one of the protectors, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I killed that big thing.
Oh.
Were you there? You see?
Oh no. See, I've been having a difficult time. Wife wants a divorce. Complicated.
Oh, do you have kids?
Yeah, too.
You should focus on them.
All right. I will.
Do you work at the guard?
Oh, if you couldn't tell from my armor, yes, I do.
You know, I'm not a bright fairy.
Hey, you look proper bright to me.
Thank you. You know, do you work for?
My
for-
wife said I wasn't
my
bright
God.
either. She thinks I'm fucking stupid.
You're not stupid. Don't.
And I'm
don't let her say
balding.
that. Yo,
I'm in my
put yourself
40s.
together, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look at me. You are so worth it. She doesn't deserve you. No, wait. You don't no, wait. She doesn't deserve you. You are so much better than this. And right now, your kids are what's important.
You know what? You're right. Maybe I should go to them.
You should, but tell me something. Do you know Captain? No, not Captain. Pierce?
Commander Pierce.
Yes, that one.
I do.
Do you know where I can find him?
At this hour, no, but he walks about the town sometimes. I'm pretty sure that. I'm sorry, this is so hard. I'm pretty sure he should be at the courtyard. Helping the Baron prepare for the big trip.
Okay. Thank you. You should see your kids now. Just don't be drunk around them.
Oh, all right. Does my breath stink of alcohol? And he just goes, and you almost get drunk just from smelling it.
You should brush your teeth, baby, first.
With what?
You don't have toothpaste here. Okay, just eat like strawberries or
It's not strawberry season.
just eat something to get rid of that alcohol smell.
Sausage.
Sure.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Alright. And he
Or a
kind of
flour.
he grabs a wheel of cheese that is just like right next to him, and he just starts biting it and going to town on just a whole wheel of cheese. And he's like, I'm doing this for my kids.
I was seeing that if prestidigitation could, do something there. I don't know.
It can't.
Okay. Well, good luck with your kids. Just be a present dad.
Thank you. Oh, I will.
And thank you for the talk. You're
All
a very
right.
nice man.
And you're a very nice fairy.
Thank you. My name is Tuna.
Oh, like the fish.
Yeah.
Nice.
And your name is?
Kent.
Okay. Have a good night.
Not cunt. Kent.
I said it right?
Yeah, I was just, the other guards, they make fun of my name. They call me cunt all the time.
Just slap them.
My life's hard.
My life's hard as well. So, just get yourself together. Just get through this night and get through the day tomorrow, and be with your kids and see the bright side. You're alive.
Fuck. Alright.
Captain Gareth is not.
And I'll miss him already. He was a good friend.
Me too. So, and if you need something, just call for Tuna, and I'll be there to inspire you to live.
Alright. Thank you. I don't know what I did to deserve this kindness, but thank you.
Well, sometimes you just need to be good to other people for good to reach us. You know? Do you feel what I mean?
Yeah, I'll feel you. I'll feel your vibe.
It's called karma.
Oh, I never heard of that, but
Yeah.
we just call it the vibe.
Be good to others, and good will come to you.
Alright?
Okay. I'm going to get to my friends. Bye.
Bye, little fairy. Tuna. Tuna. Alright.
Bye. So I reach them, and I say, I don't remember anything he said to me. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, I said to them what it said to me. He's
Alright.
on the cart. He's usually on the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go get ZZ, and I'll get ZZ.
You go get ZZ he was at the bar waiting, just chilling.
Yeah. ZZ, come. Let's go.
Is he drunk already?
Who?
William. No, not William. Brock.
Brock? Brock is just, a douche. Everyone is a douche. So,
Not
yeah, we
Kent.
did... Who's Kent?
The guy I just talked to.
Oh, okay.
He's a cool guy.
Okay, so what's the move now?
What do you guys want to do? Tuna, what do you want to do? Cinder?
Maybe wait up and see whenever William stops playing, because yeah, he got pretty hurt when we left him and we said we needed to go. So we should be more friendly to him, I'd say.
To who?
William.
You got hurt?
Yeah.
My me. My bad. Sorry.
Well, since we won't be getting anything out of Brock, maybe we should ask some people around here if they know anything about the hut, or if they ever come about the hut during their trips to the forest, or if, any guard knows any more information about it.
Yeah. And William might know too. He's been around here quite a lot, so.
Or even Boss, maybe he knows the forest better than anyone.
Yeah, Boss
True.
might know the hut.
Oh no, we're gonna have to travel with Boss again.
I like Boss.
I like him too.
Yeah.
Is he at the party? I mean, right here, right now?
He's most likely at the fucking mind.
I mean,
wait.
even.
Everyone that's working in the mines is dying. So are we actually killing Boss?
I
This
mean,
is
he's
bad.
a kobold. He's used to that.
What is that
Maybe.
supposed to mean? He's used to that.
Used to living on caves, deep shit caves.
I thought you mean like. I was like.
No, that's Syndra. Syndra's used to that.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
Well,
So, is there any way we can fix our sleep schedule?
Yeah.
How?
You don't sleep, and then you sleep when it's night again.
And we get 1 point of exhaustion.
Correct.
How about we go around the city and rerun non-stop so we get like really, really tired and then go to sleep at a normal hour.
But then you take a point of exhaustion for running around the city.
But then it would get fixed when we would sleep.
You know, that is a very clever way of doing things. I will tell you this though. If you guys wish to be the 4 people taking a jog middle of the night in Brenswick for, I don't know, like 2 hours, sure, I'll allow that to be able to fix your sleep schedule, but I will say this, you're gonna look like idiots, all of you.
Can we build a treadmill?
A snowman? Oh, no, you can't build it. What the fuck are you on?
Like a magical one, you know?
A magical treadmill?
Yes.
Okay, how would you do that? Please explain.
I don't know, just get like leather, and some like wooden parts, and then with magic you would just keep it moving, and then someone would run on top of it. Easy.
What the fuck are you on, fish?
Imagination.
oh lord.
I'm gonna say
we
that that's
sleep?
not possible.
Okay.
You will not sleep because you're already up. You will not. You feel rested. You would have to wait during the night, wait through the whole day, take a point of exhaustion, and then sleep again, if that's what you want to do.
Shouldn't we help Boss in the mines and get tired and ask him about the hut?
Dude, that's not how it fucking works, you dingus. Why are you guys trying to fucking finesse me? Who do you think I am? Didn't you almost die last episode? Don't you think I was already friendly enough?
Can we get it hypnotized?
What the fuck, man?
And we fall asleep.
By
much
who?
magic.
There is a spell
I
that
don't
could
know,
do that. There's a spell that could do that. It's called catnap, but none of you has it.
Well. So what are we doing?
We ask. So, Zizi, maybe you go ask about the hut
The
in
hut.
the forest. Yeah. Since we've talked a lot already,
To who?
he can ask like a guard or someone
Yeah.
around here.
I go to the bar and grab a beer.
Mm-hmm. That
And
costs you
I-
1 silver.
Yeah, sure.
Mark it off, dude.
Okay. and I try to go to the nearest guards.
All right, you go to the nearest guard. You see a balding gentleman with a beard. He is currently in the process of eating a wheel of cheese.
Is he sitting down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just sit down. I put my pint of beer.
He's just kind of eating, and he just stops and looks at you.
Hey!
He stops eating and he goes, "Hi, hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing much better. I talked to, wait, you with her? I talked to your friend Tuna.
Oh, Tuna, yeah.
She really,
She's nice.
yeah, she really helped me. I'm gonna focus on the kids now.
Okay. I think you should probably take her advice, whatever that was.
All right. She told me to murder the kids.
She probably didn't.
She didn't. Oh, it was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just saw you here, an interesting looking.
I'm sorry, but I'm getting out of a divorce. I'm not looking for.
No, I just thought it was interesting the fact that you're hitting a whole thing of cheese.
Oh yeah. It was your friend. She told me to do that to mask the smell of alcohol. Here, see if it worked. And it's just cheese mixed with. It's like you drank a shot of vodka with like cream cheese mixed into it. It makes you want to puke. Actually, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
This man has a killing combo in his mouth.
8 and 19.
You hold it back.
Okay, I just take a whiff and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it works. It worked, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna talk to my kids like this tonight.
Maybe not. But I saw that you're wearing guard's costume, and I wanted to ask you something.
What?
I was told there was probably a hut in a forest.
Oh,
Do you know something about that?
Well, there's been talks. There's this sort of strange, lonely hut in the middle of the forest. It's sort of surrounded by this lake, but it was mostly just woodsmen that noticed it, and then they came back and they told us to check it. But it's just an old house. There's probably nothing about it, and it's far off in the distance. So why should we care?
Did the woodsman notice anything weird about it?
Oh, they just
Someone's
said
living there, maybe?
they didn't notice anything weird. No, they didn't see anyone. They only said that there was like this mist around the hut, like it was just this creepy mist, and the trees were almost like so all a bit darker. But to be honest, it's like that morning it was quite foggy, so it might have just been the fog.
I see. Do you happen to know any woodsman to be your friend, perhaps? And then I take a fake sip at the beard.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have many friends. Captain Garrett was my friend, but he died. Yeah.
My condolences. He was a nice man.
He was indeed.
Well, I guess you just made two friends tonight.
Oh, did?
Both. Yeah, Tuna, and now me.
Do you happen to have 100 gold then?
I'm not a rich friend.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't borrow 100.
I know.
But if you wanted to pay for the food here, that would be nice.
As I said, I'm not rich, so.
All right, fair enough. It's just that I'm going through a divorce, and it's kind of.
Yeah, it's tough. I know.
You've gone through it before.
No, but by my experience, from what people have come to talk to me,
Oh, you're some sort of marriage counselor.
no, it's more about I'm a very friendly person.
Oh. Are you one of those that, like, everybody tells you stuff, but they don't really care about you? They just dump all their problems on you? How are you doing?
I'm good. But I think I have to go now.
Aye, just leaving like my wife, huh?
Actually, I have to go to the bathroom. So
Oh, you gotta take a piss?
yeah,
Not a shit.
But
Is it a piss or shit?
it's just okay. It's actually a poo poo, but I have.
I just spat all over my screen! It's actually a poo poo.
So if you'll excuse me, it's quite urgent business.
Alright. Fuck, that
Nice
gave
to
me a
meet you. What's your
headache.
name again?
Oh, my name's Kent.
Kent.
Not
Nice
Kant.
to meet you.
Kent.
Kent. Okay, my name is Azizel.
Oh,
So
Azizans.
pleasure to meet you. No, Zizel.
Zizin.
You can call me Zizi.
Oh, Zizu. Alright.
It's just I roll and okay. Nice to meet you.
Bye,
And
Zizu.
then- Bye. And then I go back and try to look around for any woodsman. I mean, first regroup. First regroup.
What do you
and say-
expect them to look like? Do you expect them to bring the axes here? Just be chopping wood in the middle of the tavern,
No.
dude?
No. That's why I correct myself and said I would regroup.
Okay.
Yeah, I explain what the guy said, and so basically, guys, the woodsmen that work here in town were the ones that originally spotted the hut, and it was surrounded by mist. But from what the guard told me, he wasn't sure if it was just a weather thing or if it was actually the hut that was emanating the mist around it. So I think our best shot is to find one of those woodmen and ask where the hut is exactly.
How do we find one? Do we just look at people's hands and see if they have like a lot of blisters, like strong hands?
I mean, they should have a place where they work the wood, right? I mean,
We never saw one, and we were in the woods.
they must bring the wood back to town, right? I'm not an expert on that. I just pray all day. But yeah, I think they should have like kind of a workshop for that, right? So maybe we can try go there during the day.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Can we do a
beard.
short rest?
I have a beer. Anyone wants it?
I take a sip.
You can take a short rest if you want to. It is an hour, dude.
Yeah, can we?
You can.
No, I'm talking to them.
Yeah, sure. I suppose there's nothing much going on during the night in here.
Yeah, exactly. We take a short rest here, just because I spent 2 slots blinding Toby. So I just tell me something. I spent 2 second level slots. Does it mean I can recover those 2 second level, right? Because I already have a third level slot.
Let me read Arcane Recovery really quickly, if you'll allow me.
I do.
Thanks.
Up to a combined level of 3. Oh, I cannot. Only like 2 plus 1.
There you go.
Okay. So I can recover 1 spell slot. Okay, it's fine.
All right. So after that, William does finish playing after you guys take this short rest, and he kind of comes down to you like all like sweaty, and you see his neck beard is like a little bit shiny from with all the sweat, and he kind of like pushes past all the people, and he sits next to you. Did you do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
thank you.
And he rises up from the chair again and is gonna go and leave.
It was an amazing show, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want a beard?
Why did you laugh? Sure. I'd like that.
There you go. It was a great show, by the way. I really enjoyed the music.
He takes the beer
Yeah,
and
you really shine.
I ask for a shot of mead. Yo, waiter!
yes. Yes.
Hi, I want a shot of mead. It needs to be a really small glass.
Is she underaged?
No.
She's probably older than you.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
I'll be right. I'll bring it to you in just a second. And he goes. This young gent goes and brings you a little tiny glass, with mead in it.
Nice. I grab it with 2 ends.
You just hear. All right. So he sits down with you guys with the beer, and as you guys like all compliment him, he goes, "Thank you. It's what I like doing the most."
Yeah, and it shows. By the way, Tuna, shark.
Let's go! I just ask William, is this what you like to do? Is this what you want to do in life?
It is. Yes.
And
Very
your
much so.
dad doesn't let you.
It's not that it doesn't let me. Just he would rather have me do other things.
Fuck that.
He doesn't actually force you, right?
He's got a hold on me. He's my father.
Well, nothing stops you from maybe trying to do both, right? You can be a warrior and still play on your free time.
I am no warrior. My family, they expect so much from me. It's almost unbearable at times.
What about your mother?
Oh, my mother is too busy looking at my sister. She's just perfect. She's good with a blade, elegant, good with people, and she's bullied me ever since we were little.
Why would she bully you?
Because she desperately wants father's attention, but he
And
gives her none.
Okay. Well, she's pretty much jealous of you due to that.
Maybe, but I have done nothing to ever harm her or insult her.
Have you tried talking to her?
Sue doesn't talk to me.
At all?
She only speaks in snarky comments and insults. And he takes a sip of the beer.
Maybe she's just jealous of you. She bullied you because you are your true self. Maybe she's not.
We are old enough It should have stopped a long time ago.
Well, you're right, but unfortunately it hasn't, and she has a childish attitude.
That she does, and my father he's so busy kissing ass, keeping appearances. Now he made this glorious armor piece for the Countess, worth thousands of gold, of null alloy, and he intends to give it as a gift at her birthday, and it's all he cares about. So obsessed with the Dubois and with reaching the highest nobility.
And what do you care about?
The people here singing. That's what I care about.
You'd be a way better Baron than your dad.
Indeed.
That I'm not allowed to have children until I am married to Marianne Dubois.
Can't you just leave and start your life somewhere else?
I do not have the courage. It is my family, my home, my father. He's my family.
But
Yeah, but you should also be happy. Be allowed to be happy.
Maybe in the future, when he dies, I will have my freedom.
I surely hope so. You deserve it.
Tuna is already tipsy, and she says, "You should come with us."
Where?
On an adventure.
I'm sorry, I'm not one for such things.
Come on, it would be fun.
My father would have me at home fast.
Well,
It is just my fate, and still I break free from it. It is the burden I bear. The
your
Willis
fate
family.
shouldn't be you being unhappy. You should be happy.
And if you want to break free from it, you should do something. You can't wait just for,
This is what I do. I hope that one day the people they mention it so much that maybe my father listens. Maybe in Lucande, maybe if I get the chance to show them what I can really do, that my father could see.
Why don't you play at the birthday?
I intend to. It will be my greatest masterpiece. I've been writing it for ages.
Well, we would love to be there and hear you.
Oh, I'm sure you could find your way to Lucande. There's horses and carts around.
Maybe.
Is it an invitation-only party? Or it will be a
Yes.
celebration on the whole city?
The whole city will be celebrating, but obviously there will be a private party at the Blind Keep.
Oh, and you'll be playing inside?
I don't know. but I
'Cause we-
think so.
Because we really, really wanted to hear you.
Well, I'm sorry if you, maybe if you can't, I could play it for you, and private all of you afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
And you seem like smile, like actually smile. That would make me immensely happy. My father, he gave you those honors, and he insulted you, saying that they meant nothing. I'd like to say that it means something to the people of Brenswick, what you've done.
We're trying to do more. Not only that.
Yeah.
I would assume you would. Yes.
And we're going to. And if you know something that might help us, just tell us, because we're kind of lost here.
Yeah.
I know something about my father.
What?
My father acquires old, or not old, but famous art from the Boyle Trading Company, smuggled. It should not be at his house. Art from the city of Cado Ferra in Carej Emas.
Okay.
I don't know if if you wish to take down my father. I don't know what your goal is, but I'm sure that the Boyle Trading Company is into some shady things.
Okay.
Are you trying to incriminate your father? I'm not judging, though.
Even if I
It's
were,
fine.
nothing would happen to him. He rules over the city.
BTC seems like a very powerful company.
It is the most powerful. The Boyle Trading Company. They rule over the whole trading here in this side of Herskellen. They traded all over the county of Lucent. Up until recently, the father of the current boss was the boss of the whole place, but he vanished.
One more. Okay. We need to talk to the Boiling Trading Company. We might mention that. So
Yeah.
we can help you, since you helped us.
As I said, it is the only thing I know that the common folk don't know. I don't know if the BTC does anything for or against the people, but
We can try.
Surely.
By the way, do you know anything about the hut or where it is?
Oh, I'm afraid I've only heard of it, but I have no specific information.
No. We wanted to investigate that.
Oh, and Captain Pierce. Commander. Commander Pierce.
Commander Pierce is my father's oldest friend. He is tough and mean.
Because we might need to talk to him.
I would advise you to be careful. But Brock is currently in line to be captain.
What?
Commander
Oh, fuck.
Pierce is watching over him personally. I saw you talk to Brock.
Yeah.
I just pray to AOA that he will never get to that position.
Well,
God.
I have nothing against Brock. He grew up with me and was pretty nice to me, but he's never dealt well when people humiliate him.
I just point to Zizi. You're screwed.
Well, he humiliated himself, so. It's not my fault.
I thank you for talking to me.
You don't need to thank us. I mean,
I do.
Why?
You do?
Because this kindness was not shown to me by a lot.
We like to spread the love.
Yes. Well, we're friends, so
Friends.
Yeah.
We're friends.
yeah.
Of course we are.
well, you didn't ask for my creepy eye, so yeah, we're friends.
I like that. I tend to not question much, but I did ask about it, and you just told me to ignore it.
Oh yeah, I have short memory. Sorry,
It's fine. It's
but we're friends either.
all right. And then he kind of like looks off, and you guys see like going passing your table. You see this member of the guard, balding beard, with a wheel of cheese almost finished in his hand, just walking out, and he turns back. I'm going to see my kids. Wish me luck.
You go.
Good
luck.
Everybody just, let's go! Good luck! Everybody just starts yelling and cheering the guy on as Cunt Kent leaves the tavern and goes off into the night. Is there anything else you wish to talk to William about?
No.
All right. Then your syndrome?
Finished.
Okay.
Oh, just one thing. Did Captain Garrett have a son?
No. Captain Garrett was single. A loner type. All right. So, as the night proceeds on and the tavern begins to slowly die down, William eventually gets up and leaves you guys with a smile on his face, something you haven't seen yet. And that's where we're going to end today's episode, as you guys are just looking at each other and happy for Kent that he's going to talk to his kids with a bomb in his mouth, pretty much. All right, good job. A lot of information today. Holy shit. Decisions to be made. Good news. You guys have a whole week to think about them, and then actually 2 weeks to think about what you guys want to do. Anyway, to all of you guys that are watching up until now, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. And all of those listening in or watching on YouTube as well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We do appreciate it. Don't forget, next week there will be no episode, but you can find the VODs of the previous ones if you missed anything. And I gotta tell you, last episode was a big fight, episode 8, so you guys might want to take a look at that. You can find the YouTube links all over chat if you're in chat on Twitch, or you can find the playlist link on YouTube as well, and obviously on Spotify and Google Podcasts. You can just search the podcast and you'll find the previous episode. So before we leave, let's go once again around the table, so that our players may tell us who they are and what they do, starting with Sagrin. Who are you and what the fuck you do?
I am Fish, and I play a bunch of single-player games from all styles of gameplay.
Wow, very accurate, non-vague description. Twitch.tv/your mother is a fish if you want to find her. She also asks random people if they're married. Next up, ZZ, our drow cleric. Who the fuck you and what the fuck you do? Not who the fuck you're doing, we don't need to know.
Fuck no one. I'm mysterry. I slept my fellow dark elves, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. You can follow me on Twitter where I post jack shit.
You're stealing my line, man. At VFX Animatrix on Twitter. And now, our weird marriage counselor fairy, Tuna. Who are you? What the fuck you do?
I am easy peasy. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I forgot who I was. I'm easy peasy. I stream on Twitch. I play a lot of games, and I mostly Souls-like, but other games.
Twitch.tv/MizzyPeasy. That is MIZZIE if you're looking for her. And now, last but not least, our solo queue legend, Sorceress Syndra. Who are you and what the fuck you do?
Hell yeah! I'm, as you said, I'm Witch Shaman. I stream League of Legends, and that's pretty much it. And Twitch.tv/witch_Samine. You can find her there, and she plays League of Legends a lot, and she's pretty good at it. So you guys, if you want to learn stuff, go there and ask her, and she will tell you everything about it and how you should get away from that game. Anyway, thank you guys once again for hanging out. We really do appreciate it, and we're gonna close it out for today. Stay for the raid if you're on Twitch, you already know, and we will be seeing you in 2 weeks. Bye bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.